Hey everybody, how's everybody doing today out there? I am just going to share my links here and see if we can get this live show going on. Yeah, let's see if we can get this show started here. Hopefully we can. Yeah, looks like it's on. Looks like get this live show going on. Yeah, there we go. That is definitely live there. So, hey guys, how's everybody doing today? Just sharing all these links here on YouTube and LinkedIn and all of that stuff, so that way everybody can find my links and all that stuff. So here we go. Let's make this thing go live. Let's see if we're gonna get any viewers in here today. Hopefully you guys can hear me just fine. Not too sure if everything is working the way I wanted it, but let's try this out. Let's see. Right click to configure. Well, it's supposed to be in there. I don't know why that's not working. Alright, select event. Alright, I guess that's not working. I guess we'll remove that one. There we go. Let's try to add it back in here again and see if that will, yeah, will work. Not that big. Trying to get the live show in here. Hopefully that will work. If that don't work, then we'll do it the old-fashioned way. But yeah, that don't seem to want to work. So, oh, I guess I gotta log in. That's why. All right. Let me quickly log in here, and then we'll get this taken care of. Hopefully that will work. Hopefully that will work. No, it's still not working, eh? I guess not. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. There it is. Appears to be there. All right. So now I see the comments. Now you'll see the comments here. Looks like they're a little highlighted or whatever, but your audio is very low. Okay. Do you need me to speak up a little bit more then, or what? Tom, hey, you made it in here as well, eh? Hey there, Rudy. Yes, that's fantastic. I see you guys have made it in here. That's awesome. And where is everybody at today? Are you guys all having a fantastic Sunday? I hope you guys are. Let me know, guys, what the audio is like, so that way, if you can't hear me, I am trying to use this mic here, and I don't know if that's not working right or what the deal is with it, but if it don't work right, I'm gonna try and unplug it and see if that will make a difference. Oh no, I can't plug it back in. What I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna try and adjust the odd volume there. Maybe that makes a difference. Maybe now you can hear me a little bit better. Hopefully that will work. That Mid-America Truck Show should be great. Yes, that should be fantastic. That should be absolutely fantastic. Let me just make this a little... It's better now? Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, that's good. I had to adjust the volume level there a little bit. Like when I plug it in, there's like this program that pops up. Volume is all good now. That's good. That's fantastic. I guess that mic is working. All right, let me turn off my my cell phone here now. so that way I won't be distracted by the cell phone. You have a connection problem because you went up to a good level and then you went back to down, whatever. Okay. Alright. Don't know if it is. Is the screen breaking up or what, guys? Let me know. Me drinking me a little bit of water. Getting a little thirsty. Yeah. Let me see here. I mean, the frame rate looks good here at my end. I mean, I don't know. Let me actually let me go look at that on YouTube here on my phone here, and see if that actually is breaking up there. So that way, if I am breaking up, that sucks, and we would have to redo this. Let me go here on my. I don't even know if I can do this the right way, but let me see. Let me go to my own thing here and see if it actually comes through. Let me open this up in YouTube, and then that way we can find out if everything is looking good. Just gonna turn down the volume. Yes, that almost looks like my audio is. Well, it looks like good here at my end. Video is good. Okay, that's fantastic. Okay, somebody was saying that was breaking up there earlier a little bit, so I don't know if that's the case or not. I'm gonna sit back here a little bit and get comfortable. And yeah, so I hope you guys got some questions ready for me, so that way you can fire them my way. I've been trucking now for, well, I guess since 2008. Hey there, Joseph. I think it's Joseph. I think that looks like Steve's son. Yeah. You guys all had a fantastic Sunday? I certainly have so far. So far it's been very good. Jukebox wanted me to text him, let him know when I was gonna be live, so maybe I'll do that real quick so that way he can get in. And we can have a whole bunch of more people in here, right? Let me see here. We got anybody watching? Well, it looks like we got 13 people watching, so that's fantastic. Oh yeah, I can actually see that here on YouTube too. It says my live stream is healthy. So that means that the stream is good. So I could show you guys that. Let me see if I can show you that. I can usually take a screenshot. Let me get out of here. And okay, that's not gonna wanna work. I guess not. No, we don't want that. Oh, not that one. That one there we didn't want. So what we're gonna have to try and do is not grab that one there, but I'm gonna minimize this maybe a little bit further. Yeah, that way I can maybe get a screenshot into it, and then I can show you. So if you see that, now you should be able to see that. Now you can see that screen. See, that says that it is healthy, and now we got 11 people watching. So let's remove that. Yeah. So get back into the screen here. No, not like that. Come on. But yeah. So let's get into the show. What do we want to talk about today? Well, cool t-shirt, all good this and just back from welding today. I can't ever read right sometimes. And you gotta forgive me for that. I am from South America. English was not my original language. So sometimes I might misread something and you might be complaining about it. But we're doing something with your dog there, Tom. So hey, Tom, you were saying the other day you're coming to Winnipeg, right? And when are you planning in being in Winnipeg? And are you going to be in Winnipeg for a good while, or are you just coming on a visa, or what's the deal with you? Hey, Rudy Steve Bird here. No, you're doing it. Yeah, that's fantastic. Awesome. Yeah. I'm just kind of waiting for Jukebox to come in. Hey, Anthony, you made it in. I have a question for you, Rudy. Is it the same FMCSA ruling on e-logs going into effect in the US, or is it PANA requirement everyone to switch to e-log? Well, no, Penners does not really require too many drivers to be on e-log, and the only ones that they actually require to be on e-logs is the people that cheat on their logbook. So if you break the rules and you don't want to follow the law, then they will force you to use an electronic log at Penners. I am on paper log because I drive legal and I generally don't have a problem with breaking the rules and stuff. So for us, I'm not being forced to use a electronic log yet. But if you are asking, will Penners also use electronic log when the rule comes in? That answer is yes, we have to. If we want to run in the United States of America, we have to follow their laws. As soon as we enter into the United States, we have to follow their rules and regulations. So that way, we are on the same page as them. Now, I don't know how it is about the US people coming into Canada. I don't know if that is the same. Yes, heading over on the 4th of May, coming over on a 2-year open work visa. Oh, that's fantastic. Awesome. Awesome. Hey, Rudy can chat, but can't watch because I have a crappy tablet. Is it because of your tablet or is it because of your internet? Because you can also lower the internet speed or the video quality, and then you should be able to watch it if you have crappy internet. E-log, I think, will be mandatory in 2017 from what I understand. Yes, that's kind of from what I understand too, that roughly around that time, I think at the end of 2017, they're talking about that being becoming a law. And then we'll all have to be using that. But if you guys could do me a favor, share this YouTube link on your social media sites so we could get some more viewers in here. I see currently we only have 10 viewers. So if you guys could do me a favor and share it on your social media sites, and hopefully we could get more of you guys coming in here and asking questions and stuff like that. But I decided to do this live show today because I didn't have a video last week. So on the end, the other thing is I haven't really done a live show in a good while. So I figured, I mean, I do have almost 1,900 subscribers now. I'm only a few away from that. I figured I would do a live show again, and if you guys have questions, it's a great way to interact with you guys. And you guys can ask me any kind of question you want, and I'll try and answer it the best way I can. And I hope you guys like that too, that I have that live feed in there now too. So any question or whatever is being asked or whatever is right there on the screen there. So I'm hoping that you guys will like that, and so that way whoever did not watch the actual live show can go on there later and can see the questions being asked or comments, whatever you want to put it. And hey, Steve, I can watch on my son's tablet, but not on mine. He's a he's has a Apple iPad. Mine, I have a cheap tablet. Yeah, it's like the saying goes, right? Zelo is also a great way to talk to Rudi and Jukebox. Yes, Anthony, that's right. I am always on there, and if you guys haven't installed that app, install it, and you can find me under Trucker Rudi Community, and you just have to talk to me, and then I will find out if you want to talk bullshit on there, then we won't let you in there. But if you are honest and you're clean or whatever, then we'll let you in. We'll put you as a trusted user, and then you can talk to us all the time. I just posted it in the True Canadian Truckers page. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. I would very much. Hey, I see Steve from Ontario there. He's making it in there. Hey, that's fantastic. On all the new subscribers, would you recommend the Winnipeg area or any other area in the Canadian you would recommend? Or in Canada you would recommend? Depending on what you want. If you are looking for work, Winnipeg is a great place to work. They got lots of jobs in Winnipeg. Alberta used to be very good for that too. But if you are looking for warmer weather, then Vancouver would be a fantastic area. But there is a lot of Chinese, East Indians up in Vancouver area, so you got to keep that in mind. Okay, we got My Blue Journey. Hey, welcome in there, buddy. How's it going today? I like how you keep your truck nice and clean. Hey, and we did buy a whole bunch of cleaning supplies today, and we are going to be cleaning it again today. It looks like a mess today. Hello from India. That's nice. Bayu? I don't know. I can't pronounce that name. Bayo? I don't know where that is from, but hey, thanks for joining us. Scotland, thank you. What kind of area is Scotland and all that? Is you guys got nice temperatures out there right now? I'm hoping that you guys do. I'm just drinking a little bit of water today. For some odd reason, I'm thirsty today. Louisiana. Okay. Oh, the bayou. Okay, yeah, I get it. I get it. Are you guys getting flooded over there now or what? Engine truck, hey, welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Well, hey, welcome back to you guys. I know you guys were on my other live show the other day. I'm pretty sure Trucker Jukebox is watching, but I don't think he's commenting. Not sure. I turned off my service here for a little bit. Where are you heading out today? Well, I am in Saskatchewan right now. Actually, matter of fact, I'm in Swift Current, Saskatchewan right now, on my way to Alberta, Madison Hat, Alberta. Oh yeah, the show, this, okay, let me try again. Oh yeah, it's some weather around low. It's about 9 degrees, clear sky, and that's probably in the UK there, Tom, right? Nope, it's cold here, good weather around the corner, I hope. Yeah, that would, that's always the thing, right? You want to hope for good weather, nice weather, but we got nice sunshine out here. Today I kind of got my curtain closed a little bit because if I open it all the way, I get a really white face, you know, it blends out my face too much. Hey, Paul, I see you made it in here too. Have a good day. Yeah, you too. You have snow? No, right now there is no snow out there on the ground. Yes, in the UK, usually raining here, so clear sky and a nice change for us. That's good. Hey, Rudy, just figured this out coming in. Great, my friend. Oh, hey, I see Scotty in there. There you are. Finally, yeah, that's good that you figured it out how to come in there and say something. Isn't no. Last I heard from Jukebox, had to go in the truck stop right quickly. Yeah, I know. I heard that one too. And okay, let me see what Paul is trying to say here. Okay, I guess you're not having to go. Okay, that's good there, Paul. Appreciate that. Let's see. Holy smokes, yeah, now we got 20 viewers. That's fantastic. Trucker Josh, what about him? What is that supposed to mean? Like, you texted just Trucker Josh. I don't understand what you're trying to say, but I know him, if you're referring to that. And yeah, no, it's beautiful out here. It's actually a little bit on the cool side too, but it's not too bad, you know. I think it was like, let me see here, what exactly it is, but before I say something. Yeah, it's showing +3 right now, and it feels like -2, and that is in Celsius. But they are calling for Monday. They are calling for 1 centimeters of snow. That's not bad though, but it is spring. It is spring. Anthony, okay, the last. Oh, I see. You see Josh's new Western Star. I did watch his video the last couple of days. I've been watching his videos, but he hasn't really given us too much of a tour. I guess he did a little bit. He showed the motor and stuff like that, but he hasn't really given us, I think, not really very much of a tour from the inside truck. Best Trucker Josh. Not sure. Anybody else understand the question? Maybe you guys can reply to that question, but best Trucker Josh, I don't know what that is supposed to mean, but hey Rudy, what camera setup you use when doing your videos? Mostly when I'm recording my shows for my daily videos and stuff like that, is I use GoPros. I have 2 GoPros that I use, and I use the GoPro 4 and I use a GoPro 3. I got both of the highest end GoPros from the 3 and the 4, and that's usually pretty much what I use. Is your truck old? Yes and no. It is an '07, but it has got a lot of miles on it already. It's got 2.2 million kilometers on it already. So that's about 1.3.5 million miles on it already. Just wondering, Trucker Rudy, have you ever taken a ferry over to Newfoundland or Labrador? No, I have not, but I have taken a ferry from Vancouver to Vancouver Island. Trying on the wind up. Yeah, I don't know what she's trying to do. Trying to log in on the Petro Wi-Fi. Okay. Yeah, Petro Wi-Fi. Yeah, I think no, right now throughout the day it should be okay, the internet at the Petro, but in the evening it would be kind of hard. But oh, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. I try to keep the truck nice and clean, but is heavy haul more paying than box or reefer in Canada? Yes, they are. Of course they are. Heavy haul is the highest paying I think there is, but you would have to ask somebody that really does that. But from my experience, I mean, I wasn't an owner operator when I was doing flat deck, but yeah, as far as I know, that is the highest paying job. Rudy, I have a question. Does a GoPro 3 have Wi-Fi setup? Yes, they do. And I can show you a little bit. Just give me a second. I'm just gonna go grab my remote, and here you can see my remote. I'm gonna see if I can. I got it upside down, obviously. I usually have this one upside down because it's the one that I use there on the top where you can usually see me. Oh, come on, camera, focus in on the GoPro there. Trying to get it focus in, and then I press the button on the remote and you will see it come on. Both of my cameras will actually come on. You see the remote come on now? Let's see, there we go. Now the camera comes on, and I use this remote to record my shows with, so I'm hands-free on my cameras. I'll just turn them back off. So there you go. So you can see that it works on a remote on the Wi-Fi system. So that way you never have to touch the cameras. Because at the beginning, when I started doing my show and stuff, a lot of, well, not a lot, there was one particular individual that was saying, I'm not doing my show safe and all that. And here you go. That just goes to show you. I use the remote and it turns on both of my cameras at the same time. And then I can hit the record button on there. It has a record button and everything on there, and just hit the record button and it records. Do you go up to do you go up into the state of near Florida? The closest I have been is basically Louisiana. And what's the other state there? I'm trying to think what that other state is. That's just above Florida there. Hey, John Olton, you made it in. Finally, that's good. Fantastic. I know I talk to you on Zello all the time too. And that's very nice to be on Zello there. Just gonna look up there what the other state is there. Georgia. Yeah, I've been in Georgia there all the way to the bottom there. I was in Columbus, Alabama the other day. I think that's about. I was in Mobile, Alabama the other day. I don't remember exactly whereabouts, how close that is to Florida, but yeah, that's about the closest I guess I've come. And yeah, I guess Trucker Jukebox is not live, or he's not commenting on this show today. I don't know. Hey, Scotty, you shoveled all your snow out of the driveway yet? I know you guys got quite a bit of snow the other day. But the wife was wondering what your secret and most interesting place to drive was. Most interesting place. Kentucky, I would say, and the back roads up there are very beautiful and interesting. A lot of farmers out there and stuff like that. So it's very interesting to drive in Kentucky. But I also would have to say BC, British Columbia, and the mountains is one of the most beautiful areas as well. Not the most fun to drive in winter, but it is very beautiful, and you see all kinds of interesting stuff in BC all the time. But see what I'm talking about? Now the curtain is a little bit open too much. Now everything looks really white. So I'm going to go ahead and close that a little bit more. So that way it's not quite as blinding on the camera. See, that's a little bit better. You see that? And right away makes it a little bit better. Good day. Good day. Greeting from upstate New York. Hey, that's fantastic. Scott, yeah, we got all cleaned up, melting today. Yeah, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Okay. Let's see. Somebody commented something on this video somewhere, so we'll see what they got to say, see if we can see something that they are, maybe that post didn't get in here. Hey, okay, yeah, I see that. Oh, I see, that's why it's doing that. I guess, Scott, you're commenting on Google Plus, that's why it's coming in there. Okay, yeah, just reading some of the, I guess some of the comments are being emailed to me, I guess, or whatever, but hey, did you guys get any more questions ready for me? Hello from Minnesota, Larry Summer. Yeah, Larry Sum. I can never say the last name correctly, but yeah, hey, how's it going there, Larry? I know earlier you was asking already. I don't see nothing on the live show there. Tucker Jukebox ran out of internet. Oh boy, okay, that's what happened. Too bad, I guess. Jukebox is gonna have to ask questions on Zello then. Maybe he might open up Zello and he can, maybe he has enough internet to come through on there. Maybe you can let him know. Yeah, we'll open up Zello here and maybe somebody I can't watch right now can ask questions on Zello. It's like a life, or whatever you want to call it, like a walkie-talkie program. And basically you can say something into it and I hear it right away, you know. I don't know what you are trying to ask. You keep saying something about Trucker Josh, Trucker Josh, Trucker Josh, but I don't know. I don't know what you're trying to say about Trucker Josh, or yeah, I have never seen him doing a live show yet. That would be interesting to see if he did a live show. I wonder if Trucker Jukebox misses the. Yeah, I think he does miss the table in his truck. I really think he does. Not sure how much he misses it, but he does miss it probably a little bit. Trying to see if I can adjust this light a little bit so you can see me a little bit better. Got to go, Rudi. When the next live show, enjoy watching. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Kick him out. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, yeah, maybe let me go in there and let me see if I can kick that person out if they're not having anything. Hey, Jukebox, you there? Anything better to say than just Trucker Josh, then I guess we'll block them. They got nothing better to say, I suppose. There we go. Now you're out of here. Bye-bye. Goodbye. You're no longer in here. You don't want to say anything appropriate, and we got no choice then to remove you. That's right. Lisa. Yeah, Lisa is coming in. This is a show about Trucker Rudi, not Trucker Josh. What was that? Let me see. Let me see. Copy that. Copy that. I heard that. Yeah, Lisa's coming through saying that Jukebox's internet went out, so he's, I guess, he's. Alright, thank you, Lisa. Yeah, Jukebox, I guess, is going.
You're welcome. I was getting worried too, so I kept talking until I found him.
Oh, there we go. That's awesome. So they found out what Jukebox. Oh, well, I guess he will eventually come back and watch this show. I know that's for sure. But hey, Scott and Lisa, you guys got any questions for me? Okay, yeah, I know he was. She's talking, or Scott is talking about Jukebox. He was trying to render a video there earlier, and I guess he ran out of internet, so I guess it's gonna take him a little while to get more internet. But I don't know if you guys saw my video. For some of you may be in here for the first time, but I showed you guys my build the other day about my tires and stuff like that. And yeah, that just goes to show you that not everything is cheap out here. Just don't mention chicken. Yeah, at least I burned the chicken yesterday and in the oven there, so we won't mention chicken today. That's okay. That's always a funny joke in there, you know. But yeah, I guess if you guys don't have any questions, then I guess we will wrap it up here pretty soon because I'm starting to run out of things to talk about. Yeah, I know it always takes a little while till questions start coming in. Great to see you. When you and Jukebox met up and do videos together, he has a great channel too. There you go, Jukebox. You have a great channel as well. That's what the viewers are telling us. That's good. That's good. I watch Jukebox all the time myself. It's definitely got some interesting videos on there all the time too. And I know my wife is watching right now too. So I'm pretty sure the kids are sitting and watching with my wife, and I know they missed me a lot, especially them being home on the weekend all the time. All right. Oh, you made it in, eh? Haven't heard. Oh yeah, lately. That's funny. Planning on my videos. Okay. Good luck. Be safe, John Alton. What trucking companies do you recommend for new drivers? Well, I don't know if I have any particular companies that I would recommend. I mean, Penners is obviously a great company. Only problem with them is they don't really want to hire people that have less than 1 year experience. Do you experience? No, what's that? I try. It's very hard to get in shape when you're on the road, you know. It's not always easy, that is for sure. Southern Manitoba is going to get 4 inches of snow Wednesday night. Well, you can have all of that. You can keep it too. We don't want any of it up here north. I'm sure we'll get some too, but wow, that's. But no, getting back to which company. Well, I started with Big Freight. That was a flat deck company. I did a year and 2 months with them, just to get my experience in pretty much. And that was not a bad company to work for. What are you cooking today? I'm not sure if I'm going to be cooking anything today. I was cooking stew the other day, but maybe I'll do that again this afternoon. But number one priority this afternoon, once we do our delivery today, is cleaning my truck. That is number one priority today. Hey, Big Jerry, late but never too late, eh? Or how does that saying go? You got in late, but it wasn't too late yet. Well, I hope you are enjoying your Sunday there, Big Jerry. Yeah, I was just about thinking about wrapping it up here, but I guess now we getting some viewers or some more questions, and we can talk about stuff. But um, I would recommend for a new driver probably to start with a dry box. Because reefer is a lot more work and you have to get meat inspections and all kinds of stuff like that. when you cross the border. And with flat tack, it is a lot of work too. I mean, the work itself would be okay, but if you do flat tack and if you get into where you do oversizes, it can be very challenging in that department too. You got to be able to read the permits and all that, because some states you're not allowed to run at night, some states you are, some states require you to have extra lights if you run at night with oversize and all that. And so that makes it a bit more challenging. So I would say go in with dry van, and that way you could get experience and then move on from there. If you really want to get into dry van or livestock or maybe reefer or heavy haul or something like that, then I would say go with something like that. What other jobs did you have before you got into trucking? That is a fantastic question, my friend. I have explained it on my videos before, but hey, since you are new then or newer, then I will explain that again. I have no problem with that. I did carpentering work for probably 14 years of my life. I did about 6 years of carpentering work in South America and Paraguay, and then I did another 7 years of carpentering work here in Steinbach at Low and Windows until 2008 when the economy started going bad, and that's when I got out of that and I got into trucking. So I've pretty much done carpentering work since I started when I was 14 years old, and did it till 2008. What is your favorite, barbecue or master steak? Well, I prefer a home cooked meal to begin with. And so if I make it myself, I know what's in it. And it is almost always the best if I make it myself. I like how you keep your truck clean, Larry says. Thank you. I do really work hard, and it's like I said earlier, I got a bunch of more cleaning products today, and we'll be cleaning our truck later on. What is the not sure if I can read that right. What is the politic of changing the truck? Paul, I'm not sure what you're trying to ask. I can't quite pronounce that Ford name that you have in there. Politic of changing the truck? I'm not sure if I understand. What's the temperature out there right now at your end? I know you're from the States, so you're probably going to want to know what it is in Fahrenheit. So let me look it up what it is in Fahrenheit. I know it is, well, it's saying +6 here right now. Let me see what it is in Fahrenheit, and I will tell you. It says it's 43 in Fahrenheit right now, so and +6 Celsius. That's what this app is showing right now, where I'm at right now. Thinking flatbed is a young man's job. Yeah, I think so too. I think flatbed would be more for a young person's job. It could be a lady too. I mean, nothing wrong with that, but it's definitely not for somebody that's overweight or that is not physically able to do a lot of labor. That's for sure, because you got to work really hard in the flat deck. That's for sure. Thanks for answering my question. Oh, great. Is Volvo the only trucking company that offers the table and bench seat option? Honestly, I'm not too sure. I haven't driven too many other trucks, so I can't really answer that question. I do know the Kenworth that I used to drive did not have that table either. A matter of fact, the one that I drove for big freight, that was just a T600. and 43 Fahrenheit and 6 degrees Celsius. That's what it is up here right now. Yeah, so that big freight truck that I was driving, I believe, was a T600, and that's a very small cab in there. So that's one of the reasons that I think they didn't have a table in there. But I haven't really seen any Kenworths really having a table in there like I have. Like, I mean, I'm sitting right beside my table right now. I have my laptop right here on the table, and you know, I like it. I really enjoy it. What is the best trucking company? Well, it's always depending on what you like and all that, right? And my saying has always been this, and it is every company has their good side and their bad side to them. And my theory has always been it is preference on what things can you live with and what things can you not accept. For instance, for the bad part and for the good part, let's say for the bad part, are you willing to move on with or live with the bad things that that particular company has? Are you willing to work with that and make it work for you? Because we're all humans, we all make mistakes, or not everybody likes everything that I might do or that you might do, and it's no different with any company like that out there. They're not perfect either, and nor is anybody else, as far as I know. And so it's
Anthony, are you still there?
all right. And so that's the way I look at it. Is no company is perfect, and so therefore, oh come on, phone is freezing up here. So therefore, it doesn't really matter to me which company you work for or which company is the best company to work for. What really matters is can you live with the bad side that that company has, or the problems that they may have in their company. And number one priority is everybody wants to make the most money. So if you can live with the amount of money that they pay you, then I would say that's a great company to work for, right? If you get a good paycheck at the end of the day, and you can sacrifice whatever you might not like with that company, then that's I always say that's then you can work with them. We gotta learn to work with everybody, and that is involved in dispatching and with that company and with the customers, and that's just the way it is. But what do you think of the auto brake that some new trucks have, where the truck brakes for you if it seems an emergency on the road ahead? Well, honestly, I don't really like it too much, but it is the new age out here where there's not enough professional truck drivers, so they got to come up with ideas to where they can try and make it more safer for truck drivers out here and the general public out there. So they're going to try and do anything that they can possibly do to so-called improve things on trucks and on safety and all that stuff. That's just my opinion on it. I don't know if that's the right answer or not, but I don't really care for it. But my truck, as far as I know, also has a automatic braking system in it if I go too fast around the corner. And that I think is a good idea. But if you are falling too close to somebody, I don't know if it should necessarily be an automatic system where it starts braking, but I guess if it's somebody that's playing on their cell phone around and not wanting to pay attention, then it might be a good idea. But I don't do that, so for me, it's not useless. It's useless for me. But when on the road, do you shower every day? No, the answer is no. I do not shower every day. And especially up here in Canada, you cannot always shower every day either. Even in the US, sometimes it just ends up that way. I mean, the US, you can usually find a truck stop throughout the day where you could probably shower, but I do not shower every day. I do not. And I don't really know any truck driver or too many truck drivers that really do take a shower every day. There might be a few out there, but as far as I know, there ain't that many out there. Even Trucker Josh said just on today's video or something like that, that he hadn't taken a shower in 2 days, you know? Do I like to take a shower every day? Yeah, sure. But sometimes it just works out that way, you know. You might end up stopping at a rest area somewhere, and you might have a really tight load, so you don't really want to take the time off to go in and take a shower and whatnot, you know. And some days you're mostly just in a truck, so you don't really feel like taking a shower. So there's multiple reasons, right? But Peter, you are not too late. No, sir. You still made it in here. That's right. You definitely did. Is there a way you can pick up and deliver within the United States, such as a dual citizenship? Man, I do not know that answer, my friend. I have no idea, to be honest with you, if you're a dual citizen, if you can do that. Oops, what happened here? Oh, I guess my screen went out. I don't know why it went out, but for some odd reason my screen went out. Guess I hadn't moved my Oh, I see. That's because my screen turns off after 15 minutes. But no, as far as I know, let's say if I'm employed in Canada and if I go into the United States, it is illegal, I believe, even if I'm a US citizen, to do a delivery within the United States. And the reason being is because your employer is based out of Canada. So therefore, the contract between Canada and the United States is that you cannot do that because that would be considered interstating. So I do not think that even if you're a dual citizen that you can do that, because it has to do with, not because of your citizenship, but I believe it has to do with where the company is based out of. I could be wrong on that, but that's just my my philosophy or whatever you want to say behind that. But Paul says when they change the truck at how many miles? I don't know if you know this, Paul, but I am an owner operator, so I own this truck, and I do not change the truck unless I choose to change the truck, because I own the truck, and if I decide to buy a new truck, that's when we change trucks. Penners only has a few trucks of their own that they operate as company trucks, where they have company drivers in them. And most of the trucks that you will see on the road that have Penner names on it are owner operators, and so they, I guess, each an individual person has their own uh, set goal or whatever, I guess you want to call it, on when they change their truck. But we don't have any set amount of miles that where we have to change our truck. I hope that will answer your question. Yes, zebra. Yeah. So you got it fixed now. All right. What did you get fixed now? You got zebra fixed now, or what did you get fixed? There's Scotty. Or Scott. I say Scotty, but I meant Scott. Just wondering if sometime you could talk a little bit about phone plans or truck drivers if you go between Canada and the United States. Yes, of course I can talk about. That's actually a great question, and that will allow us to continue our show here for a little bit longer. Just going to sit down a little different way here. Yes, we used to have a great plan through Verizon, but they have since gone downhill, in my opinion. I'm trying to adjust the camera angle here a little bit. Hopefully that will work. Yes, we used to have a great plan through Verizon, and they went downhill with their pricing, with their minutes, with everything. They pretty much went downhill with everything. And so since then, Rogers in Canada has come up with a great plan, and that's what I am currently on. And they usually cost me, if I don't go over internet and stuff like that, I cost me about $180 a month, and so that includes unlimited talking, Canada wide, US wide. When I'm in Canada, I can talk to the US unlimited. I can talk to Canada when I'm in the US unlimited. I can talk all Canada numbers anywhere I'm in the United States or Canada. I can do the same thing anywhere in Canada and the United States. Talk to any number from the US for unlimited. That includes unlimited texting. I don't think it includes unlimited pictures messaging from the United States, but I would have to double check on that. And that includes 15 gigabyte of data for the United States and Canada. And they call that package Roam Like Home. What it basically means is you can use your phone in the United States just like you do at home. So that is a fantastic plan. And so, I mean, and even if you don't go into the United States, let's say for 1 month, uh, the way Rogers works is they charge you $10 a day if you go into the United States up to a maximum of 10 days. No, 5 days, I guess it is. No, yeah, they charge you a maximum of $50 a month. That's the way it works. So I guess either it's $5 a day or $10 a day. I forget exactly how much it was, but it was a maximum up to $50 a month that they charge you. And I think that's the best plan out there right now for talking wise. I would love to have more internet, but we all say that. A lot of companies have been over the years going downhill with the internet, and that's why I also recently went to Rogers with the Wi-Fi system, and that's what I'm using right now to do this live streaming to you guys right now. And it seems to be working really good for me anyways. Jukebox is very sorry for not being there. Alright, we forgive him. If you buy a new Volvo, why do you buy with a Volvo engine? I would prefer a Cummins engine. It's just me. I love the Cummins engines. I always have a Cummins, always have liked the Cummins engines. So that's probably what I would go with again if I ever did decide to buy a new one. But the new trucks have been so much hassle and trouble. All the afterburner stuff has just been breaking down, a lot of sensor issues and all kinds of stuff. So I'm not even close thinking about getting a new truck. Before I would do that, I would probably get my truck rebuilt and just drive my truck as long as I possibly could, because maybe in a few years they'll figure that out, but I doubt it, because with all the environment people and all that, they're forcing more stricter rules on the trucking industry. Uh, I can't see them getting this thing figured out anytime soon. It would not let me post for a while. Okay. Well, that's why you say zebra. I guess you got kicked out. Yeah. Yeah, I know if you text too fast or too many times in a row, I know YouTube will block you for a few minutes, or not a few minutes, I don't think so, but maybe for a minute. But you weren't texting that many times, I know that for sure. I have seen virus virus videos where they say there is truck stop such as stealing fuel and straps tires from trucks and trailers. Sad if that sort of thing goes on. Yes, it does go on. It certainly does, and that is one of the reasons why I have locked fuel caps. And I think I have shown you guys that on some of my videos where I have locked fuel caps, so that way they can't really steal my fuel unless they cut the fuel lines, right? That would be about the only way they would be able to steal fuel, and that wouldn't be as fast of a flow, I guess, if they tried to do that than trying to steal it or directly right out of the cap, right? That would be a little bit harder to do. But yeah, I've heard of that many times before, especially around Laredo and Texas areas. Like a lot of Mexicans, I've heard that that's been going on up there sometimes. But luckily for me, it has never happened yet. Although you never know when that can happen, right? It's just like an accident, right? You don't know when that's going to happen, and you always just hope it ain't going to ever happen to you, right? But it happens to the best of us. We have the same trouble in, okay, with the new engines. Oh, really? You guys have the same problems with the afterburners and stuff like that in Sweden, eh? Wow. Yeah, that's sad to see, you know, like, I mean, it used to be just a straight engine, not much on it with computers and all that, and they were working great, fantastic. They were on the road for years and years, those trucks, you know. And nowadays they're so computerized and sensors on them and all that. That's why I'm happy that I have this truck. I mean, yeah, my truck doesn't have all the bells and whistles that some of the same model trucks have. Uh, my truck doesn't have even a PSI gauge to see how heavy I am on my drives. And I said, you know, for me, I'm okay with it because the less sensors there are in the truck, the better they are for me. Because the less things can go wrong on them. And trust me, they do go wrong. Especially when you drive up here in Canada and you drive through Ontario with all that salt and all that chemical that they put on the road these days. It is very, very hard on the wiring. I mean, they only last for a couple of years, and then you get corrosion and all that stuff in the wiring, and you got to redo all your wiring and replace sensors and all that stuff, you know. But anyways, you guys got any more questions for me? You better fire them at me right now, because otherwise we're going to close the show. I see we still have 21, 22 viewers, but I hope you guys have enjoyed my live show so far. And I know I threw it out 2 days ago that I was going to do a live show, and I really hope that I was able to interact with you guys again a little bit more on a personal side. And if you want even more interaction and stuff like that, then you can find me on Zello. Uh, it's spelled Zello, and you can also download that program for your laptop computer. It also works on there as well. And there you can send basically a walkie-talkie message to me and Trucker Jukebox, and there's a bunch of other people on there as well, and you guys can always ask questions through there as well. All the extra jabber cost money too. Yes, it is. Indeed, it is. The new gearbox is shit also automatically. Yeah, it's I don't know. I mean, I haven't heard too much about the brand new type of transmissions that they have out there. I don't know too much about them, but I do know that the older style automatics, they were garbage. They were always like, especially when they got hot, they wouldn't shift properly, or you would have to wait till they cool down and all that. Tom, I appreciate that very much. Great show. Thank you for taking the time to host. Very much appreciate all of you guys coming up on here. What was the longest you sat at the border? I believe the longest I sat at the border was 8 hours, and that was when I was still with Big Freight. And for some reason, the broker was given all kinds of problems. I don't know why they couldn't clear. They had all kinds of excuses and all kinds of stuff. So finally, the border actually just said, okay, we clear it and you're good to go, you know. But that's about the longest I've sat at the border. But generally speaking, normally I never really have to wait at the border anymore. And thank you for answering and taking the time out of your day to. Hey, we appreciate all of you guys that tuned in. Until next time, we will do another live show in the near future, hopefully. And if you guys like these kind of live shows and stuff like that, give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment after this video is processed through the YouTube there. Leave a comment right there on the underneath the video there in the comment section, and let me know if you guys really enjoy it and if you guys would like me to do shows like these more often or whatever. You know, maybe next time I'm at home, maybe you guys would like me to do a live show with the family and stuff like that, and you get to see my family and all that. And hey, if you guys have any further questions, don't hesitate to leave me comments. I will try to answer them or try to get back to you or reply to you on the comments as soon as I can. I know it doesn't always work right away, but we do try our very best. And my goal is to build a great relationship with my subscribers here on YouTube and have a great community out here. So thanks everybody for watching, and we are signing out. So have a good one.